Amazing as it may sound, it's amazing. It really is. I've been making videos and presenting videos to you, the people, for a reason. Not for me. I can defend me, and I'm not scared to defend me. I ain't never been scared to defend me, ever. I've been in front of people with those little trinkets on their shirts and with their big old guns on their side, coming trying to dictate to me for over 40 years. And I always call them out. I always call them out. I don't let presumptive authority get the best of me, ever. I never have. And I know that I've upset a lot of people. A lot of people that were, most of them were probably former service members. Former service members that took an oath to defend the United States of America from all enemies, foreign and domestic. They signed those oaths. They took those oaths, signed those oaths, a one-sided contract. When they signed those, somebody went and bought a $5 million bond, a $10 million bond, a $100 million bond with our tax money. Your money and my money. They took our money and went and insured themselves from anything that they could have done wrong. And then you go do some digging, and you dig and you dig and you dig, and you're doing research because maybe somebody was attacked by presumptive authority. Some ordinance, some rule, some regulation, some mandate. And people fail to realize that 11448 is a criminal law, prosecutable. It's prosecutable with jail time, fines, prison time. They don't ever use those laws against each other. I don't know why they don't use those laws against each other, because they run for those offices saying they're going to use those laws, but they don't ever use them. And I think it's because mostly to the fact that they don't know that those laws exist. CFR 15 11448 is abuse of office. And it comes with punishment, fines, jail time, punishment. And I mean punishment. The kind of thing that they don't want you to know. The kind of thing that they don't want you to know that you can use against them. And they probably got connections down at the municipal court, at the judicial court, at the district court. They probably got connections because they hang out with those people. That's their party. I know of a guy, I have his phone number. I'm just going to use his first name. His first name is Roy. He was asked by a mayor to throw a bunch of things under the rug that was against his buddies, against the mayor's buddies. And the police officer told him, no, I can't do that. And he called the FBI on him. And the mayor went up to a judge. The judge is dead now, so I can't question him. The judge is dead, and because I can't question him, I have to bring all this evidence up and get that mayor in a chair and get him under oath and question him about it. Because I got the police officer's number and I've talked to him. He didn't resign. The judge told him he better go find himself a new place to get. You know what I mean? That presumptive authority, the abuse of that power, the abuse of that office, the official misconduct and him trying to get him to do it. Had he had done it, even the police officer would have been in violation of misconduct. But no, they booted him out. And I don't know any cop that gets into that profession and starts to work and says, you know what, I'm going to work a couple of years and I'm going to get out of here. I don't know anybody that does that. I don't know anybody. In our schools, working for the city, the benefits are too good. Why would you go anywhere? And it's just amazing that nobody stepped up, and not one representative stepped up to back that man up. after he put himself on the line for me, for you, for your kids, for your mom and your dad, it kind of ticks me off. They sit up there and take these oaths and then they violate the oath. And then they presume to go on and go on and go on and keep doing it. It's time for us to step up. It's time for we, the people, the constituency, to step up and hold these people accountable. Don't do it with a lawyer. Those lawyers they're in a catch-22 situation with the American Bar Association. The American Bar Association took over our judicial system and took it away from we the people. That judicial system belongs to we the people. It don't belong to the American Bar Association. It don't belong to the judge. It don't belong to the district attorney. Anybody should be able to present criminal activity to a foreman of a grand jury seeking bills of indictment for true bills for prosecution. Anybody ought to be able to do it. That's seeking redress of a grievance. That's you procuring evidence to present for prosecution. That's protected. That's protected and it's immune by 8.2.A.2. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Don't believe anything I say, as a matter of fact. Go look it up. The affidavit mamas, when you collect this evidence, you are immune. You are immune from retaliation. That's where 11448 comes in to protect you from those officials that decide that they're going to abuse their power and come and retaliate against you and try to get you to shut up. You don't have to shut up about nothing. The First Amendment protects that right. And if they want to deprive you of your civil liberties, your immunities, your protections, your property, we need to prosecute them. We need to hold them accountable to the full extent of the law. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, or where you stand. You don't even have to be a voter. All you got to do is be a resident in the jurisdiction and where you file your paperwork. That's all you got to be. Seeking redress of a grievance is your constitutional right. I don't care who you are. The affidavit mamas. For you affidavit mamas out there that want to get together and create a group, you ought to do it. I say do it. I mean, it's your kids that they're contaminating their minds. It's your kids that they are failing to represent. It's your kids that they are failing to protect. It's your kids that they are abusing their power against. When they start taking out the cursive writing, your kids are not going to learn how to read the Constitution. They're going to read a revised version of the Constitution that they made up, that gives them their presumptive authority. Do not count on that. Go buy your parchment. Go to Pennsylvania. Go to Pennsylvania and order you a parchment. Get online and buy you a parchment. And read your Bill of Rights. Read your Declaration of Independence. Read your constitutions. It's got articles in there, and man, let me tell you, it's full of goodies. It's full of beautiful goodies that protect your rights. Don't be deprived of your rights, your immunities, your right to protect yourself. It's your right. Protect it, whatever you do. Hey, Eddy County, it was good to see you again. Y'all have a good day.